Baseball is more than a game. Baseball bonds families. It cultural divides. It unites its greats with titles like Iron Man, The Express, The Kid. For most, being a dream realized. But for a select few, it is a calling. Baseball is a journey, a long journey. It can humble us, it can break us. But those who make it through the fire will have a chance to make a place for themselves in the pantheon of gods, forever changing the game and its lexicon.
Oh my, that's a Ruthian-style blast.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Ben Heil, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
So striding in, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Prospect, second baseman, number 24.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone. Into the box now, Sam Lieber.
The designated hitter, Sam Lieber.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Riding in once again, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there. Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Come on, kid.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Ready for another chance. Joe Gillespie. 2 on 2. And here it comes. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Come on, big guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Cabrera is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. And there will be no advance here to wait. Digging in to try it again. Will Kelly, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Silva.
Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Ready once again, Jeff Crow.
Number 13.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jeff Crow.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of it? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Sam Montalvo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he pops it up back behind second base. Crow backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So coming to the plate, Martin Cabrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Back up the middle, fielded clean. A quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Will Kelly.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Kelly.
The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Number 24 will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Line towards center field. Maldonado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now in the box, number 24. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here we go, easy right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making.
For the West, 8 runs on 17 hits. 3 errors. They left 16 men on base.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. At the plate, number 24. He will lead this one off today.
Off for the West, second baseman, number 24.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. Settling in now, Brent Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Ready for another chance. Number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Almanzar sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Diego Almanzar. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Diego Almanzar.
Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Hiding in once again, Charlie Gilmore. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charlie
working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Brent Smith.
Third baseman.
Hey,
Brent
no outs. No outs.
Smith.
Hit out towards second.
Hey, turn it. Turn two.
The tag gets one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Digging in once again, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fouled back.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, no hitter, especially the ones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Paniagua. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Ready for another shot now. Number 24. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punt. Stepping into the box, Charlie Gilmore. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Standing in, Bruce Whalen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Whalen.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first. It's a double play as there woes. Ready once again, number 24. A hat
Number
trick
24.
already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. So striding in, Bobby Samuel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bobby Samuel.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. A one-run game, 6-5, the final.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Rounds 1 through 5 are complete, so we will now begin the 6th round. The first selection of the 6th round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the 6th round, the Minnesota Twins select Ricky North, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the second pick in the 6th round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Orlando Rolls, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick of the 6th round, the Cincinnati Reds select Luis Gomez, a first baseman from the West region. With the fourth pick in the 6th round, the San Diego Padres select Luis Sanchez, a relief pitcher from the East. With the 17th pick of the 6th round, the Houston Astros select the second baseman from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A Texas League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. It's the show. Ray Fuentes gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Digging in, number 24. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 24.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Iswaldo is under it, 1 down. Striding in once again, number 24. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's safe. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Maury Montano. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
Now batting.
Standing in, Lloyd Blankenship. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Gutierrez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Reed. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that fastball is coming high and hot, and he was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Colin Moran.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Perez ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could.
I need you right here, one time.
Digging in and looking for more, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Second and third, 2 away.
Plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Aguilera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready for another chance? Philip Yang comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yang.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A tag for 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 24. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gutierrez ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Ready for another shot now. Number 24. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stassi rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Montano.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Watkins scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Odell Ingram claims the win out of the pen, his first. Doug Guzman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Travelers, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Traveler, Rod Watson The right-hander from Canada will be the starting pitcher. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot.
HR, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game one at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game two, and you try to knock off that first home win.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Into the box now, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Rainey is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Center fielder, number 4.
So striding forward now, Maury Montano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Yeah, great job right there. Squared up that ball.
Stepping into the box, Lloyd Blankenship.
Now batting,
Let it fly. Let's
the
go.
designated
Trust the
hitter.
stuff right here.
He's
Let it
set.
fly.
Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Gonzalez is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Digging in, Colin Moran. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases and 2 away. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Matt, I didn't know if that ball was going to be able to stay fair. Hit the foul. That makes it almost even more exciting, the fact that we had to sit there and see if it was going to stay fair.
Coming to the plate now, Rodrigo Aguilera.
catcher, Rodrigo Aguilera.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again,
Leading
number
off for the
24.
Hooks.
He's 1 for
Second
2 in
baseman.
the ball game.
Number 24.
Lifted into center field is Waldo on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rodrigo Aguilera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rodrigo Aguilera.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Scorched to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Maury Montano.
Center fielder, number 4. Maury Montano.
And the pitch on 2-1. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, Bernardo Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bernardo.
Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored. At the plate, Philip Yang. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. At the plate, Trey Watkins.
First baseman, Trey.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Hooks are out in front here, 9-1.
Leading off for the Hooks, second baseman, number 24.
This one's down to third. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Coming to the plate now, Maury Montano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Montano.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Stepping up now, Lloyd Blankenship. He comes in 1 for. Runner goes for second. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Iswaldo moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. They need to do to complete the sweep. Settling in now, Ronald Gutierrez.
Left fielder, Ronald Gutierrez.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit. Zinn rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now batting, number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Iswaldo is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding in, number 24. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the runner back.
Let's go now. What side?
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Hey, like like again up there, huh?
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no run. Stepping into the box, number 24. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Yet another check on first, being especially careful here.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. A run on 2 hits and they leave. So striding in, Sergio Gonzalez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Ahmad McDonald claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mike Tanaka wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of it. Number 69, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, you know, you start a new series coming off of sweeping the other one. You're feeling good right now. The confidence is high. The guys are excited. Talking to them before the game, batting practice seemed upbeat. They had the music popping, and they were loose, ready to go. So I look for this streak maybe to run for a while.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let it rip right here.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bullinger is there for it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left. Digging in to try it again, Sean Silver. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Silver.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Wiley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 24. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wiley over to his right, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Striding in once again, number 24. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
2 down, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's another 0-2. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 24. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gore is after it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Number 69 earns his first win of the season. Rudy Bracken was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jamal Pride works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, man, I mean, they're playing pretty good ball at home right now in this homestand. They're 4-0, 4 games, 4 wins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Lloyd Blankenship, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harris is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Wang takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man. Striding in, Kenny Noonan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kenny Noonan.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Digging in and looking for more, number 24. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped up. Harris is over, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Coming to the plate now, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gore sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ellis Hodge, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in once again. Ball game.
Wesley.
Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as a first baseman. Into the box, number 24. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Corpus Christi get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Odell Ingram gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Doug Guzman earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, number 24. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 24.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and you're 4-1 homestand. That's good baseball. They're executing, they're getting good pitching. I love watching them play right now. They're in a nice groove.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, what's the key for them here tonight? Standing in, number 24. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a liner. ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swinging a liner back through the box, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Maury Montano. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Sean Silver, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one. Digging in, Otis Secrets. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Otis Secrets.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. A quick out number one. Stepping into the box, number 24. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about...
So coming to the plate, Domingo Veras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is in now, number 24. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right.
Now to the plate, Daniel Wiley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Daniel Wiley.
This pitch is popped up. Reed is there for it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Stepping up now, number 24. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Hodge, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Aaron Cox gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Now in the box, Sergio Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his ankles. Great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. At the plate, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are.
At the plate, Edgar Perez, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner breaks for third. High in the air out to center field. Oswaldo moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance, Edgar Perez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Edgar Perez.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now. Lane Leefer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Leefer.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Oswaldo has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Leefer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Sergio Gonzalez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Digging in once again, number 24. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Rod Watson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
11.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Striding in, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They do come in fresh. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Standing in, Carlton is Waldo, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. A play, throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy.
Digging in, Sergio Gonzalez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 24. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Started that swing a bit too early.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2. Standing in, number 24 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That's popped up out towards short right field. Perez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. In now, Carlton is Waldo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Knee high, he barehands it. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corner. Digging in, number 24. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 24. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now. Right guy, right place. Need you here.
High in the air out to center field. Waldo is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. So stepping in, Lane
for
Leifer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lane Leifer.
On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out. Stepping in, Ronald Gutierrez.
24, Ronald Gutierrez.
The 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Fans, our final line score first for the...
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. At the plate, Davis Trejo.
Center fielder, Davis Trejo.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Stepping in, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 20.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Striding into the box, Maury Montano.
Second.
1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now to the plate, Ronald Gutierrez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gutierrez.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Ray. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready now, number 24. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, get on for us here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Trejo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Bernardo Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, play some 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping up now, number 24. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
Now at the plate, Maury Montano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Arkansas leads this thing 4-0. So coming to the plate, Sergio Gonzalez.
Sergio Gonzalez.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Digging in and looking for more, number 24. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 24.
Popped up, Perez on the move. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Settling in now, Maury Montano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So striding forward now, Lloyd Blankenship. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Blankenship.
Come on, kid. See and drop.
Here's the 1-1. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Hey, be patient.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, number 24. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. To third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final score tonight. James Boone gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mike Tanaka earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Travelers, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Hooks, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base.
A player is confronted about a subpar trend in his defensive performance.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Batting second here tonight.
Coming to the plate now, Ellis Hodge. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one. Success going. Knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly. Stepping in, Otis Sechrist. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike one. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in decent. They've won 6 of their last 9.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
Tapper up the line, played on the backhand, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home. Striding in once again, number 24. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Saldana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Wiley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Wiley.
Here's the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Raul Saldana, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Backhanded. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that's playing within his game right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dane Wang. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On the ground up the middle. Goes to third with it, and they get the force for the 2nd out. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready for another chance. Number 24. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's.
Oh, look at the diving stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great. Digging in once again, Tanner Rainey. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Tanner
Rainey.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well,
ready once again, Lloyd Blankenship. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Lloyd Blankenship.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Luis Pacheco.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he digging in to try it again. Dane Wang.
Shortstop.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got it. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Striding in, number 24. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1 and 2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit.
At the plate, Raul Saldana. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. On a rope. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Veras. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the 1 and 2. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now at the plate, Otis Sechrist. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Otis Sechrist.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw won't get him. Into the box now, number 24. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Saldana is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 22-0 the final tonight. The Naturals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Howard Tomlinson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Peter Cleveland was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Into the box now, Otis Secret. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now in the box, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Saldana has it in his tracks. 1 out. Striding into the box, Ellis Hodge, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Base. Stepping into the box, Otis Secret. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Otis Secret.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And this will get in. So striding forward now, Fred Harris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they... Stepping up now, number 24, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Pacheco, 1 down. So coming to the plate, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gore moves over, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. So striding in, Luis Pacheco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Pacheco.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Digging in, Luis Pacheco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Pacheco.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick. Now to the plate, number 24. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, 3 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. 4-2 the final score tonight. Alex Navar takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. James Hansen hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Stepping into the box, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
They're having a really nice road trip, Matt. I mean, they're 4-1 on the road trip. Take that any day, any trip, but they can really make it special with a W today.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs.
Now at the plate, Otis Sechrist.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Otis Sechrist.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second. So stepping in, Dane Wang.
Leading off for
no
Northwest
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Dane Wang.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Backhand throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can, and right there.
Now at the plate, number 24.
Now
0 for 1 here in the
number
early going.
24.
Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Wiley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Settling in now, Kenny Noonan. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Noonan.
Hit on the ground to third. 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Harris. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
Fred Harris.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that was a nice swing, and that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
So digging in now, number 24. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First
24.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a line drive caught down there at third. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man into the box. Wesley Bullinger, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now that's popped up. Montoya will do this himself, and that's the first out. Standing in, number 24. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with now board with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down. So
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and
a great start to another notch in the win column.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's all for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
The 0-2 pitch. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gerber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in to try it again, number 24. He singled to open up the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin. Ready for another chance? Tom Metzger.
Tom Metzger.
0-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in once again, number 24. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Digging in and looking for more, Maury Montano. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lloyd Blankenship. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another shot now, number 24. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Vila is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders lead it. In now, Mariano Vila. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Vila.
Hit out towards second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want it. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Kirk Finch earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. High pop-up. Dobson is there for it. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in? Stepping into the box, number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Driscoll ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Danny Driscoll. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, and he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there. Stepping up now, number 24. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Easel on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly.
Ready once again, Leslie Dobson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Dobson.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. At the plate, Adam Glass. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adam Glass.
Here's a high pop-up. Ordonez is there for it. 1 out. Digging in once again, number 24. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
24.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third. Stepping in, number 24. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Number 24.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Dobson into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Rough Riders.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the third of this. Four-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. Swinging a soft liner. And he's retired here, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 24.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Digging in, Maury Montano.
Center fielder, number 4, Maury Montano.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. So digging in now, Henry Darnell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Henry Darnell.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
That's just a strong man right there. That ball's on the outside half.
Stepping in, number 24. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Now at the plate, Maury Montano, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. On its way is pitch number 75. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Lloyd Blankenship, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pickoff move to second, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Striding in, Gary Gasper, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gary Gasper.
The 2-1 on its way. Grounded to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
So stepping in, number 24. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Come on, baby. See you driving.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Alberto ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Hooks are out in front here.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. David Cabrera claims the win out of the pen. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the one...
Digging in, number 24 comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Gerber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the... So striding in, number 24. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. This is flared out towards second, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Settling in now, number 24. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. So coming to the plate, Maury Montano.
Fielder, number 4, Maury Montano.
Softly hit to the left side, and he drops it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. At the plate, number 24, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alberto has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Charles Culver claims the win out of the pen, his first. Doug Guzman wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week's at the plate, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ferris is there. One pitch, one out. And with that, here's a glance at the...
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen or as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either, but, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice hit. Take a look around, see where they're playing.
Striding in once again, Tanner Rainey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again. Number 24. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Pena on the move, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Ochoa is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Ready once again, Tanner Rainey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rainey.
Ground ball left side. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in once again, number 24. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Maurice Ferris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ferris.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach would be proud. Breaking ball, you take it the opposite field. Nice job.
(3-2) the finish in tonight's game. Elvis Bravo takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Doug Guzman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. So stepping in, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, hey, it was a tough loss to start the road trip. You lose a game by 1 run. It's always tough to take, but particularly on the road, knowing that you just weren't able to come through. But you forget all that. You come back and you win game 2, and you start your trip feeling pretty good about yourself.
And a rather easy first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 24. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto is in pursuit, and that retires the side. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Maurice Ferris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ferris.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A double play ball to second. 3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first. Ready for another chance? Pedro Murillo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Gotta hold it right
The
here.
1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Alonso Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alonso Soto.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Not particularly great. Now batting, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Divino is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Digging in and looking for more, David Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Stepping up to the plate, number 24. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Ferris comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Standing in, number 24. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, drop him in. Leave it right here.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
From the stretch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2, the final score tonight. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. So striding in, number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 24.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maury Montano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Designated hitter, Lloyd.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play. Stepping into the box, Walter Kwan. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, number 24, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Let it fly right here.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively.
Digging in, Castellano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. Cut.
Now in the box, number 24. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Digging in, Alonso Soto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Johnny Galindo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, number 24. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto giving chase. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ochoa rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll make it in as well. And they're on the board for the first time. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, George Fernandez.
Number 21, George Fernandez.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you.
Stepping in, Nino Pena. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Pena. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Johnny Galindo.
Second baseman, Johnny Galindo.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Number 48 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ethan Tapia hammers down the save, his sixth. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Peter Cleveland will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Center fielder.
Striding into the box, Maury Montano. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives...
Now at the plate, Chet Navarro. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series. The way he...
Stepping up now, George Fernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Here we go, boys.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Hit on the ground to third. A quick out number 1. Into the box now, number 24. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, one pitch, one spot.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits. Coming to the plate now, number 24. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Perez on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, George Fernandez, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's right. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have...
So digging in now, number 24. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box, Pedro Murillo. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Luke Castellano.
Catcher, Luke Castellano.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ordonez is there for it. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6.